Good evening, my beautiful swords. How y'all doing today? I'm sitting up here colder than a penguin in the Arctic air. Yeah, excuse me. I'm still trying to get over this cold that I have. But I was watching Adrian, and I watched her mother's video, and I watched the other content creators' videos talking about Adrian. And I just got to say this right here. Adrian, you win the Grammys, girl, or the Oscars. That was the greatest acting performance I've ever seen. Child, you need an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Your mom was so thugged out, she cocked the gun sideways, going through the doggone, shooting her own brother. Girl, do you actually think I believe the shit that came out your mouth yesterday? I don't believe none of it. I've watched a lot of your old videos. I've been really giving you some watch time on your old channel. Now, you know what? I'm being serious on here. Serious. I was going along with it until you said that your mama put this woman's ashes out in the middle of the street in the rain where, you know what I'm saying, where it just, I guess, you know, in my mind, because I got a very vivid imagination. I know when a person is acting and when they're not. You're trying to get on the same level as these other content creators that goes against their parents. You know, some of that shit is true, but some of that shit is fake. And I believe that your come up is to go against your mother. So y'all working together. Your mama don't want to really put it out there. I'm not saying your stepdad wasn't a drug dealer. I can't say none of that. You know, he probably was. But when you pushing weight like that, and your mother bringing you in because she said you was a streetwalker, or you said it before that, girl, as young as you was and as pretty as you was back in the day, why were you on the streets walking? Why was you out there selling your ass for basement bargain prices? Then you said at one time, y'all, I am so stopped up, excuse me. Then you said that your stepdad introduced you to a 60-something-year-old man. Now you're trying to assume that your auntie's husband wanted you. Just like you said, Nate wanted you. I believe every man that you come in contact with wants you. That is a lie. The devil is a liar. Girl, you was the biggest liar that I've ever seen, man. You the biggest liar that shit behind 2 pairs of feet. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, I know this is YouTube. You know, it's a platform where everybody do their thing on their platform, just like I do my thing on my platform when I want to do it. Now, I said I was not going to talk about you because, you know, you're not content worthy. Now, when you get on here and you say, well, y'all ain't got no content. Well, you have become the content. And you like it. You like being the bad guy. You like stirring the pot. You like a cat. You like playing with people. You know what I'm saying? You toy with them. You toy with them on your videos. You come back and forth on your videos. You take your time. You give the minimum when it comes down to your videos. And people still click on your channel because they want to see what you got to say. And the whole time that you're on there, you feed them no bullshit. You know, you do not really give out any information because that's your style. That's what you have become accustomed to. You say, well, I give them a little bit, make them wonder so they going to come back to back to back, wondering, why come, is she going to say this? Is she going to say that? Oh, I'll talk about this dude. I'll talk about this man. Y'all get y'all a man and all this, that, and the third. But girl, let me tell you something. I'm a Southern girl, Tennessee. I do not back down from nobody. Nobody. Now, like I said, if you live that life, if you really live that life, I know you was out there on them streets, but a hoe is going to always be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You can try to cover it up, mop it up, wax it up, but it's still going to be a hoe till the day you die. Now you putting your mom out here on the streets. You know, I've never heard your mother say something about, well, my daughter's a prostitute. My daughter's a drug addict. She said you have problems. You know, Mama D probably did a lot of things back in her, you know, back in the day. I'm sure she did. And especially if they were slanging, you know what I'm saying? That's the way it is when you slang it. But most people, unless they're trying to groom their children for certain things, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been around people. And let's get to the nitty gritty. I know a lady. She's still living today. I'm not going to say her name because it's not my place to do this. She had a young daughter. Beautiful. The daughter's still alive too. Beautiful girl. But she was grooming. She would take her daughter because she knew her daughter was a lot younger than her. Her daughter could pull in more guys, you know what I'm saying, for the family, you know, business. So she groomed her daughter in order to bring in more men because she knew that she was, you know, had gotten older. And the men seen the daughter. The daughter was pretty. The daughter had a nice little body, pretty hair, you know what I'm saying, pretty skin. And so, hey, why not? So the guys came in and, you know, then that's what it was. When you said you and your mama smoked crack together, that's nothing new, you know. But the way your mother present herself, I don't believe she was that type of woman. Now, you probably got out there fast-assing it, you know, flirting with your uncles because that's your mentality. Your mentality is that you think every man wants you. And every man does not want you. They don't. They want what you putting out there because you flirt. You're very flirtatious. That's why you go, because you're a cat. You're sneaky. But you've been watching Peach. You've been watching these other channels that family does not get along with each other. And you're mimicking them. I don't believe nothing you said. Nothing. Because your mother says I remember, she said she had to help raise her sisters and brothers. Auntie Raynette being the baby of the family. I watched a video when y'all had a little party. Y'all had a birthday party for one of your uncles, and he had passed away. I watched the children that was in that video with y'all. I watched you was recording them. You had people, some dude laugh, had a funny laugh. I watched all of that. Yeah, I went back on your channel, your old channel, and I recorded some of it. But see, that old channel is it's for the pickings, for anybody, because it's not yours anymore. And so that content is still your content. You can go back and pull out your own videos and put it on your new channels. That's if you want to. But girlfriend, I know you on here talking about different content creators because they came for you. I came for you too in the past, just little. I did because I was trying to get an understanding out of you. But I got you. I know you. I see you. I've been around people like you. You're an opportunist. You know, if you don't get gain from it, you don't bother with it. Hey, like I said, I'm an old bird, baby. I'm not as old as your mother, not yet. But you know, the thing about it is, Adrian, what I really pity, if you and your mother, now, assuming, because I don't know you personally, but I was looking at your family member. I'll get back to your mama in a minute. I was looking at your family members. I got a lot of family members that live in Chicago. You know, born and raised. Like I said, I done been a lot of places. New York, Virginia, Alabama, Mississippi. You know, I'm a Southern woman. So, but my family went places. You know, we would travel. But, like I said, I seen y'all at the party. Your auntie Raynette loves to dance. Especially, I guess, when she's drinking or she's smoking. Your mother used to love to dance, too. You know, when she was able to get up there and move around. I watched it. I grew up in a household like that. We would have parties. You know, they would play bingo. They would play spades. They would play dominoes. They would play all kind of different poker. They play all kind of shit. They would shoot dice. You know, I had cousins and shit like that was lived that life. But they protected the children in the family. I looked at your family. I don't think they're the type of people that would just let anything happen to a little girl or a little boy. I looked at them. Them niggas are thugged out. You see what I'm saying? A little ratchet, but working people. You can tell that these people worked. You know, especially your mother. Because I wanted to get on her channel yesterday and that's stuff. Man, I've been looking for me another cashmere coat. Because I had this beautiful cashmere. It was like a cream color. Then I had a little tam that I wear on my head. Just beautiful, beautiful clothes. I've always wore silks. You know what I'm saying? I love bright colors. I also love medium tone colors. But getting back to your mama. Your mother says she worked all her life. And she probably did, you know, out there selling because she had a man that did it. You know, women get caught up like that. You know, she was around an abundance of drugs. So a lot of people that's around that shit, sometimes they get hooked on it themselves. And sometimes their kids do. And evidently you did. You know, you probably wasn't hooked, but you was hooked enough to get out there and sell your ass. I don't think you just sold your ass for drugs because you didn't have to. Your mama never had it in the house. So, you know, like I said, the Grammys, no, the Oscars go to you for the best performance on YouTube, girl. You better take a bow. If I had a trophy, I'd give it to you. You know, you try to put it like it's gangster. They had us out there selling drugs when we was kids. I wouldn't doubt it. Y'all probably was stealing from your mama and them and, out there selling dope and shit. That was your fault. You know? But, like I said, you try to Make it like, and see, like I said, if you grew up in households like that, which I did, but like I said, our people protected the children. You know, we had our place. And I'm sure that, because your mama's old school. Your mama old school, just like I am. You old school, you still sit up and watch cowboy movies. Shit, I bet you be rooting for the damn Cowboys instead of the damn Indians. I'm the type of nigga, I root for the Indians. I want the Indians to get their asses, cut their damn scabs off, and tape their ass to the ground, and let the damn ants and shit eat the shit out of them motherfuckers. Because they was intruders, they was invaders of these people's land. That's the way I see it. Y'all, I'm cold. I am cold up in here. But yeah, I look at that. I'm like, I said, that girl is acting. She playing a role. You've been watching too much gangster movies. You've been watching too many, what's that, what they call it? The Goodfellas, New Jack City, the Sopranos, and all that shit right there. Because I noticed about you and Walt, y'all love talking about Italian. Italian this, Italian that, Italian. Y'all stupid asses. Shit, the motherfuckers was murderers. You know, especially in Chicago. Like I said, I've been around a lot of people doing a lot of things. But it's one thing that you don't do. You don't disrespect your mother. There's a difference between most niggas and other peoples. Now, I can understand you want to get shit off your chest, but that's between you and your mama. It wasn't for social media. You did this just so people can follow you and watch you. Hey, I don't have no problem with your game, girl. That's good game plan. It's good, but it's hurtful. You got real people out here that go through real hard shit, man. And I'm not saying your lifestyle wasn't hard when you was growing up. You know, you barked at her louder than you did the motherfuckers that been dragging the fuck out of you. Talking about your hygiene, talking about your walls, talking about how nasty you is. Just talking about your mouth, what you do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't care what a person do in their life. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not here to judge you. Because you got only one person to answer for, and that's God. But this is all about you today. You know, I want to say something about my girl Q, but this is all about you today. You better respect that woman. You better cherish that woman while she's still here. Because when her head go cold on that pillow that she lays on, you know, your life is fucked. Yeah, you 51 years old. You old enough to be a woman enough to work through your shit. It's not for YouTube. It's not for somebody else to grab a hold of what you said and run with it and ostracize and criticize your own mother. I don't give a fuck what she did. Do you understand? I don't give a fuck what she did. My mama could have been a hoe on the street, living on a box by a fucking creek. And I still gonna fight to the finish for my mama. I don't give a fuck what no bitch say. I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. Prove the shit. You said your mama shot her own brother? Prove the shit. You know? But everybody got their hustle. This is just your way of hustling. I get you. I feel you. But like I said, you walk away with the awards today, sister. But after the day, I'm through. I don't want to watch your shit no more. Because I see you as being vindictive, maliciously attacking your mama. So, and I look at Mama D as accepting it, taking it. She's gotten older. She cannot fight with you the way she used to. She know how to deal with you. Because see, if it was me, see, your mama is good. Like she says, she good. She's good. See, nigga like me, I wouldn't tell you shit. They'll find your ass stinking. And that's the God's honest truth. So, Swartz, I don't mean to come on here. You know, I try not to be brutal. But see, like I said, what goes on up in this head right here, it's pretty fucked up. It is. It takes a lot for me to come out calmly. But I'm calm. And the only time I get really calm is when, you know, I'm not even going to put that out there. But I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to bring my subscribers down. I don't want you to ever feel like that I don't appreciate each and every last one of you. I don't want to come out here acting like that you are not important to me, because you are. You know, I've been having some struggles with this cold, the flu, or whatever it is. I know it's not that C-19, but it's something that has got me, you know, like I cannot talk most of the time because my nose is packed. I'm coughing constantly. So I've been dealing with this stuff, okay? But like I said, I don't want to join the Adrian Slade's bandwagon coming after her. She's not important to me. But I looked at some of her family members. Some of her family members look like they could be part of my family. The way they bone structure and shit like that is. I used to say this shit about Beloved and them too. Especially when I seen Beloved's mama. So, like I said, if she's, you know, her mama groomed her to get out there and sell her ass, you know what I'm saying, for little trees or little change. She said she used to dance, you know. Got dancers and strippers in my family too. You know, ain't nobody's family perfect. But that gangster shit will get you murked. You don't put it out there now, sister. You love Western so much. You know how it is when they say you got the fastest gun. You always got a motherfucker out there looking to beat your ass because I'm the fastest. You better think about it, girl. But Swords, I love you. Keep that whole armor up. Forgive me for coming out here, you know, because like I said, yeah, you know, when Cheryl and them said I was, whoever, I was ranching and all this, that, and the third. Yeah, I am. But like I said, I can tone it down. But you ain't seen shit. I can elevate it way up, but I choose not to. Because I want to live the rest of my life in harmony. I want to be balanced. I am a earth. I don't believe in the zodiac, but I'm an earth sign. That means that I'm stable. But sometimes I can get a little bit off course and end up swallowing shit because that's the way the earth is, you know. It has earthquakes. But I'm also the type that rises to the top. surefootedness. Most goats like to rise high. See what I'm saying? That's why I look at certain people's, especially these people we talk about their zodiac signs a lot. You know, like I said, I'm surrounded by, I think I had about every damn zodiac sign in my family. And I sit back and I watch people. And, you know, I watch them. And that was one of my jobs. You know, that was one of my jobs. Like I said, I know a real motherfucker from a fake motherfucker. That's why I don't leave comments in different people's chats. I don't come in it. I might listen to it and then I click off of it. You know, some of it is like too extreme because I'm like, do I believe this person or don't I believe this person? So I click off the shit. Like I said, yeah, we all use each other's content. I played your sisters and other people's videos. I have. They haven't struck me yet. They might one day, but they haven't. You know, I use their voice, and sometimes I use a little bit of their clips. Just like I do cues. You know, but I don't eat off of you, sister. I got my own shit. And when your mom was talking about the weight, I feel you, sister. I feel you. You know, but anyway, I'm finna go. I love you all with the love of the Lord. And I pray that the rest of this week that you'll find happiness and peace and harmony for your life. But I have nothing against Adrian or her mother. I just think it's, you know, it's pretty stupid to try to come up off of beef against your mama. I think it's very petty. You better stop watching Housewives and all that shit on there and getting ideas, watching Peach and other content creators and getting ideas off of them. You know, I know you and your mother have a rocky relationship. I don't think it's about jealousy. I just think that y'all two birds, you know, y'all birds of a feather. You know, it just is what it is. Your mama's just an older version of you. And now you getting old. But what I think about you, Adrian, is what are you going to do when your ass get her age or older? They going to put your ass in a nursing home. Ain't nobody in your family going to deal with you. That's sad, girl. That's sad. And you know what I'm saying? If I don't know if you was violated as a child, and I hope that you wasn't. But then I think about you and that dude that you said violated another child. I can see now why you accept this man into your presence, into your body, because you don't, that he was wrong, but you don't see nothing wrong with it. You accept the fact that little girls get violated. So you don't see nothing wrong with laying with a pedophile. I'm not going to say no perv. I'm going to say the word. See, in my life, that dude that you dealing with, that dude Ken, as soon as he got out of prison, he probably wouldn't have made it to prison. He wouldn't have made it. Because if it had been my family, or even my neighbors, now that's my problem. Even if it's my neighbor's child, that nigga wouldn't have made it to jail or prison. He wouldn't have. And him out. And whoever this woman that he's with, and she accepts this shit. Y'all some desperate motherfuckers. This nigga put his thing in a child. molested, raped a child. And it's okay with you. You purring and shit. Want him sexual to a pervert, to a child molester. Like I said, girl, kudos to you, sister. I'm out of here. Peace, babies. I love you all. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you made it this far, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Keep me in the algorithm because I will be back again and again and again. I'm not on here all the time because other things in life comes up. And it's things that this old lady got to do. I love you all with the love of the Lord. Bye.